Yo, what is up guys? It is Bumfreeze, back with episode 47 of our Reddit series. This one's going to be a little bit more choosing beggars and entitled parents, and I know you're going to love this one. You all seem to love this crossover last time and you've asked for it again, so here it is. For those of you that are new, if you like my stuff, don't forget to smash the subscribe button, then sit back, relax, and laugh at some choosing beggars. Not had anything valued here due to a rude response from the owner regarding the cost of valuations. You sent me an email asking, do you do free appraisals for jewelry? And I sent back a tongue-in-cheek reply saying, do you do free IT support analysis? I went to outline my fee structure. I'm sorry if you thought this was rude, but I don't think it deserves a 1-star rating for my business when you've never set foot inside the door or seen the quality of my work. You know, I think this owner's tried to make this person out to be a choosing beggar, which we haven't seen the original conversation, so they very well may be, but I think all they've ended up doing is making themselves look stupid. I'd love to see a little bit more about what actually happened, but personally, I wouldn't typically know that this type of thing costs money. Who knows, maybe the owner was the choosing beggar in this story. You want to know what an entitled parent / choosing beggar looks like? Well, here it is. It's roughly 11:30 PM where I am, and I'm on my way home from a live event, and I stopped by a gas station to refill on gas and use the restroom. I park by a gas pump and I'm about ready to run into the station to use the restroom when a mum runs up to me. The mum says to me, "Excuse me, I normally don't ask for this, but I don't have my purse and have no money. My car is empty and we live in the city, which is 5 to 7 miles away. Can you please pay for some gas so we can go home?" I was skeptical, but she points to a van and I see 3 tired kids leaning against the window, so of course I feel a bit bad for them. And I tell her sure, after I use the restroom though. I do my business and head to the cashier where the mum and the employee is. So I say to the employee, "Can you put $10 of gas in her pump please?" And then she goes, "Actually, can you make it $15? Just remember, she told me the city where she allegedly lives and gas where I am from is only $2 a gallon. So 5 gallons is more than enough in my opinion, but whatever." So I just say, fine, $15 then. But she continues and says, "Oh, can you buy us some food as well? We're really hungry and haven't eaten in 11 hours. So I'm standing there thinking, you mean you've either been out for 11 hours and didn't realize that you had no purse, or you're just so stupid that you literally have not eaten for 11 hours allegedly. I just say to her, "Couldn't you just go home and eat?" And she says, "Well, we are really hungry now, sorry." So at this point, I am so effing done and just say, "Sure, get some bags of potato chips." Apparently that's still not enough for her though, and she says, "That won't fill us up. How about you just give me like $10 or $20 so I can grab food on the way? Something my kids will eat as well." So I say to her, "No, ma'am, if you want food, please just go home. I'm only paying $15 of gas, which is more than enough from somebody that you don't know." So she responds saying, "So you're just gonna let my kids go hungry? We have had a terrible day. Have some effing compassion. Or are you some a-hole who hates kids and wants to see them starve to death?" Yes, she really said that. Like, what the actual hell? At this point, I'm tired and I still have to get gas for my own car. And after hearing the mum swear, the employee at the register has this "OMG, what do I do?" look on her face. So I just say, "You know what? Please cancel the order for gas." And I say to the cashier, "Thank goodness I haven't paid yet. And ma'am, seriously, go F yourself." I go outside to my car, and of course, she follows me and starts flipping me off and cursing at me heavily. I get into my car, start it up, and she blocks me while I'm trying to leave. Unfortunately for her dumbass, the parking lot is huge, so I can just go in reverse and speed out to another exit far away from her. I feel bad for her kids if she was real about the situation, but I'm not going to be berated for not providing enough charity. I go to another gas station half a mile away and then go home. What did I tell you? This is the perfect mix of a choosing beggar and an entitled parent. I've said it before, but the subreddit for entitled beggars definitely needs a bit more activity. And then who knows, maybe one day in the future we'll have a whole video of posts like this. Looking for a free photographer. Free photographer for my wedding. I emailed the photographer that was supposed to do my wedding for free. I messaged her to remind her about our meeting. Then she tells me that she's pregnant and her due date is the month of my wedding, so she can't do it. So now I have to try and find another photographer that would be free, please, for the experience. Is the price negotiable? For real, what is experience? Does that somehow differ from regular experience, or is that like a next level of exposure that's going to be deposited into a bank account? I really don't know, but I truly hope that this person gets what they pay for. Nothing. 200? No. I could do 420. For just the console and controller, I can get a brand new one for $260. I'm not doing the console and the controller. I'm doing the whole bundle. Wow, cheap bastard. I'll leave you with a bad review for free. These ones annoy me so much because it's like, oh, you can find it somewhere else cheaper? Just go and get it from there then, especially if it's brand new. I'm surprised we don't see more people just clap back saying, well, if you can get it for that price at that place, just go there. That would be one way to shut down Choosing Beggars pretty quick. So I work at a toy store in Canada and get this crap all the time, but this is the first time that someone demanded a manager over it in the years that I've worked here, so here you go. This woman comes up with 2 items and the subtotal is in the area that she has. I then apply taxes by pressing total and she balks. I had the right amount before taxes, I swear. She laughs while sighing and digging through her purse and says, sorry, this is going to take a while. I say to her, that's perfectly alright, and I call someone to cash register too, so we have all the time in the world. After she produces about half of her purse, she manages to get within $3 of the total and sighs. Then she says, $3 short? Geez, sorry, this doesn't usually happen. I just respond saying, sorry to hear it. I'll hold the item for you until close if you want to come back. But then she says, what? You can't just knock $3 off it? And she actually turns from being sad and embarrassed with a smile to instantly angry and tilting her head at me like I'm stupid. No, you can't really negotiate with store prices. This isn't the same as Facebook or eBay or places like that, I frown. And she says, people have literally done this for me at Walmart for like $10 though. Really? Over $3, I can't have my stuff? She's getting louder at this point and laughing angrily while looking over to other customers for people who agree. No one is. And I just say, I can hold our store items for you to purchase when you have the money for them, and I pull the items away. Then she goes on to say, ugh, just let me talk to the manager. They always give me deals. It's not okay that I'm being embarrassed like this over $3. I call my manager, and my manager tells her that we can hold the items, but we're not going to do this. The woman leaves with a scowl after claiming that we're overpriced. The manager lets me know that we did it once for her when her kid was with her because she wouldn't shut up about how she was going to get such a nice toy, but now she can't. So a quick edit, because 1 out of 100 or so people seem to think this woman did absolutely nothing wrong. My manager was present when she used her child through manipulative tactics by making her daughter cry so she would get lower prices once before. She is a child abuser who would rather our store policy of no child is sad in this toy store grant her a discount than to be a decent mother. To further expand on why I think she is, my manager informed me that she upset her child on purpose to save money by repeatedly mentioning how nice it would be to have it, but that it just wasn't possible. This is abuse. We owe her nothing. The one thing I hate most about the people that cross over between entitled parents and Choosing Beggars is the fact that they consistently use their kids as bait to get what they want. It's almost like, oh, I can't afford this, or oh, I can't get this for whatever reason. Let me just use my kid and make sure I let you know how sad they're gonna be if I don't do it, and then start blaming you for it. I don't know, with me, that kind of behavior really just doesn't sit well. I need a DJ for my wedding on March 15th. Must have your own equipment. I also need references other than relatives to attest to your punctuality and professionalism. This is a 5-hour job. You will receive $50 for your services and a free meal. Email only please. All inquiries will be looked into. For your average job, this doesn't sound half bad. I know $10 an hour is a bit of a lowball, but a free meal and I'm in. I'm not sure what compensation a DJ would usually expect for a wedding, but I'm assuming it's a hell of a lot more than $50 for 5 hours. Can I have it for free? Because I need a phone and I'm a kid. Sorry if this sounds weird, but I really need a phone because my mum went to jail and I will be home by myself all day until my granny gets off work and everyone else says no to me because I'm little. Meanwhile, this phone here is an iCloud locked iPhone 7. For anyone who has the slightest knowledge of Apple phones, you'll know for a fact that this phone is basically as good as a brick. But honestly, I just love how they tried to use the fact that their mum was in jail and their grandma doesn't get off work and yah as every reason they could to try and get this phone for free. I hate to say it, but it seems like the Choosing Beggar virus has spread into our kids as well. Alright everyone, that is that for today's episode of Choosing Beggars featuring entitled parents. I just want to start off by saying thank you so much for watching and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and smash the subscribe button, and also please feel free to give me more feedback about these crossover episodes. I really enjoy making them because I feel like the content is so much better, and on top of that it gives 2 different subreddits or people that like those subreddits the opportunity to enjoy the video. But that is going to wrap things up for today's video. I just want to say again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're all having a fantastic day, and I'll see you all tomorrow for another episode of Entitled Parents. Bye.